premise, like a horror movie from the dog's point of view, but you're not really gonna get that here. Like I said, if you're going in for the premise of a horror movie from the dog's point of view, I really don't think it's giving much. I hope that someone else takes this premise and makes a really good movie with it, because I think they can. I think someone can really do a good story from an animal's point of view with horror, and I think it'll be really great. They just have to make sure that they write interesting things happening around the animal, so that way they're able to see, so people can get pieces of the story and actually start feeling like, oh wow, this is cool, feel a sense of tension, feel a sense of, dread, whatever you want us to feel. But essentially, and I think that I know that there's something that the director really wanted to say about life towards the very end, and I understand what they wanted to do, maybe there's a little messaging there, but you could have did it in a way where we actually like the movie, And I think what they're trying to say towards the end, I'm not spoiling anything, but just like, how like people pass away, people go away, you know what I mean? And they leave things behind, whether that be animals, pets, whatever you may call it, like they leave things behind. And I think that's an interesting idea. And what happens, when you leave those people behind, or those pets behind, that's can be something interesting, but they didn't do that. They had this dog go around and look at things, and almost literally nothing is happening. Every once in a while you get like a shadow or something like that, but it could have been more like a silent film or something. Like, it was just, and it wasn't really just from the dog's point of view. If it was, if they found a way to shoot it more from his point of view for most of the point, instead of just, they keep switching it, which is fine, but if you're gonna switch and make the story interesting, if you're gonna break your own rules that you basically have the premise on. Yeah, so that's what I need to say. And then if you get anything from this review, see the movie Bone Lake. Bone Lake, okay? It's a movie, Bone Lake. Horror movie, it's great. Go see. I saw it and it was amazing. Go see Bone Lake. Everyone's different, but I think you should check it out. Check it out. Because no one's going to see that movie. I know they will not. Because it's not promoted as much as this and some other movies that I think were not that well. But see Bone Lake. Bone Lake. There you go. If you came for this review and you remember anything, Bone Lake. And I didn't watch any of the trailers, so, but I think I'm gonna stop. But just see it. Psychological thriller with two couples coming together, and there's a trust and horror, the slashing. There's a lot. That's all I'm saying. Bone Lake. Other than that, Good Boy. I think it had an interesting premise, but it just, like, it got me. The premise got me into the theater, and it's interesting because